Heyo everybody, I'm Nick.
I'm Sean.
And welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. On the last episode, we played Marianne's Paralogue, and she got not only her crest unveiled, but a crest weapon, which is a sword that's a magic weapon.
Fuck yeah!
And today's episode, well, this is after doing a fight. We killed a thing. We were also digging around in my inventory, and some of our rusted weapons can be turned into some really cool shit.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that in my playthrough, and now I'm upset. Because I just like, oh, rusted weapon, whatever.
You didn't read the descriptions?
Nope.
Yeah, because I read the description of a monster we killed, and it said Silver Lance.
Yeah, the rusted lance turns straight up into a silver lance, which is cool.
And the other weapons, we saw a Hot Claire and a Parthia in my inventory that were rusted, so...
Dope as fuck!
Before we get to that, though, I have to do some instructing. And I don't think I have a ton of motivation to go around, so... I'll start with Claude. Bow rank. Let's get him to A rank bows. Oh, there we go. That gets him to A rank bows.
Let's do this.
Encloser. I do not know what that
I
does.
think it does something differently at close range.
I believe Leonie needs... She already has her A in writing. We need her... What rank did we need her bow to be again to get Bow Knight?
It needs to be A.
Okay. Her lance rank is already high enough, I think.
Yeah.
And then for everyone else, Zedith? Might as well.
He needs higher lance. Perfect.
Look, at this point, it's not like I'm really using anybody else here, so...
I mean, you could. Hey, look, he wants to learn reason. Again, it's up to you. Boop, boop, boop.
Why are you flying so pitiful?
I mean, you don't need to have a high rank in flying and to actually use it.
Yeah... Alright, last point. Who do you want me to dump it on? You get to choose.
Cyril, I guess. He's a brigand. But he do like the bow. I'm sorry, did it say he had a C rank in riding horses?
Yeah?
Interesting.
Anywho, I
guess
think
we
that's
don't do
about
anything.
enough of that.
I guess if you don't do anything, he could become a... Oh. Yes.
Anywho, the main bulk of today's episode is actually going to be supports and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Leonie wants to speak with us. We just used up her motivation, so yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Can we talk?
Sure.
I feel terrible about the last time we spoke. I was trying to apologize and just ended up losing my temper again. I'm really sorry.
It's alright. I don't mind.
I figured you'd say that, but I still feel like an idiot. Somehow, I just have a hard time keeping my feelings in check around you. And I think if I don't just tell you what I'm thinking, we'll never be able to have a normal conversation. So, let me clear the air. I want us to, engage.
I don't think she means it like that. You want to get engaged? No. Engage in what? A duel?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Oh,
I know it's a sudden thing to ask, but I'm not going to feel settled until I know where I stand.
well then.
Would you do that for me?
Allow me to kick your ass.
Just cleave her. Oh.
Don't hold back, okay? I want to see you at your
Suddenly,
absolute best.
magic. Thoron!
Do you have Thoron?
I don't know, but... I'm saying, can he learn
I
Thoron?
think he's
completely
learning like primarily
outmatched.
fire magic.
You held your own.
Sorry, or you held your own.
Maybe. But you were definitely stronger. Honestly, that's what I needed to see.
At least they
You're
threw in a couple
successor to Captain
flourishes of
Gerald's style
animation of sword
I almost
swingings.
felt like you were him. I thought I was competing with you. But that's as pointless as competing against him would have been. So instead of that, I'm going to focus on keeping the promise I made to him. Captain Gerald said that if anything should happen to him, I'd have to support you in his place.
Oh?
He didn't sound serious
Are you my
at the
dad?
time, but it was right before you know, before we lost him. So I've decided I'd like to do just what he said. I know I'm not as strong as I need to be, but I swear to you, I'll train until I am. What do you
Who
say?
likes spines
Call you my
anyway?
father? Yes, it's official. I'll protect you no matter what.
Aw. Cute.
Needed that. And are you going to do
Birthday!
birthday?
Hello, Felix.
You can have some flowers.
Take these. Felix,
Okay.
thanks. I'd rather take your sword. What?
Can't argue with results, can?
Oh yeah. This.
Hey, look at all those
This should be
bees.
suitable.
Nosferatu.
Useful. Let's see it in action.
Lance jab.
I think I got it.
Oh, yeah, we learned a
seems
few
my
skills.
proficiency.
Swift strikes. Ooh. We should see what some of these skills actually do.
Yes, we should. She's only 2 ranks away. Can't wait. Also, while we're here, I need to check Flame's possible certification progress. Oh wait, she's down here. And your chances are not bad, but I want to save before I do that.
Seems reasonable.
So if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna do an on-screen save onto this slot here. So in case I mess up, I'm gonna do the soft reset thing. 'Cause I like cheese, don't you?
Cheesy.
Wait a minute, hold on. She hasn't mastered it yet. So we're actually gonna wait a moment for her to master this.
Seems reasonable.
Everything, but
Pilot mastered his, I mean.
yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say. Pardon me. Although, oh wait, no, this is just to.
Nope, that's not happening. I think he has the Arrington sword, he doesn't have the reason is the problem.
I think you mean he doesn't have the
Oh.
Arrington sword.
I lied. I thought he did.
We'll be working on that for a little while then. So we'll just stay Enlightened 1.
Although we have some new skills to equip.
That we do. At some point, we will change him to Wyvern Lord.
I'm pretty sure the story is going to give us another class to change into.
That too. Lorenz is honestly fine where he is. Raphael is getting there. He needs some help though. We've got some work to do with Ignatz before he even gets anywhere. Lizith
Honestly,
is
we can just
already
keep him as
there.
a sniper. Snipers do have that niche.
Gotta keep boosting that writing. And then we have access to both of these classes. Although, stat-wise, they will be worse than her dancer class.
Yep.
So we might as well just stay as a dancer. Sorry, just blabbing shit. It's just like building up your teams and whatnot. Ain't that grand? Also supports. We should be watching these while I'm doing this stuff.
Yes.
Well, we've got another battle coming up. What do you think of our chances?
Because for some of these, this is
Winning
the
is always
end
the
of the
goal.
line.
At any rate, I've done everything I can to prepare.
That's the right attitude. I'm sure they're doing all they can on their side, too.
I don't doubt it, but however strong they are, it's no more than a Fodlan concern. Who knows how far this world extends beyond the boundaries of Fodlan? Talk of strength or weakness doesn't amount to much when it's
Yeah, we only
in
ever
relation to
really
a tiny corner of the
go
world.
with... We
Guess
see
you're right.
only one
Thinking
nation
about it like
in it
that,
when
even
you're
this
playing
war
through a
seems like a
Fire
storm
Emblem
in a
game.
teacup.
Like one continent
Exactly.
anyway.
It's nothing
Yep.
more than an internal quarrel amongst the people.
God, imagine a Fire Emblem game where you saw the activities of an entire planet.
I always like
Fuck.
talking to you. Your perspective
Hey,
on the
look, it's
world is so
Arcanea.
refreshing. Things I thought were obvious turn out not to be.
If only.
The way you think, that changes the very
I mean, if we have... I know it's probably just iterations of them, but it's like, if somehow the Hot Claire and the Parthia got over here,
True enough.
I mean,
imagine
it
just
Where
a
did you
giant
get
ass,
these ideas?
like,
That
the
perspective
continents of the
looking
world
past
just
the
all
walls of
put in
Fodlan,
one. I know it's
when
all,
we
like,
can
different
see
actual
purpose.
worlds and such.
Do you really want to know?
But still, imagine the Fire Emblem planet.
The planet.
But I'm afraid
Captain Planet.
I saw
When
that
this
one
war is
coming.
won, I'll tell you all about it.
Ah,
It'll be
jeez.
easier for me to show you than to tell you.
Show me. Are we going somewhere?
It's quite a
Claude,
distance.
what are you doing?
You'll start to appreciate how big the world is if you go.
Sounds eye-opening. I'll look forward to it.
Then again,
we call
Leonie's
it a
kind
promise?
of that person who's like, just show me this
Yes,
shit.
It's a promise.
You don't need to tell
But
me.
first,
Show me.
let's win
She's
this
more of
war
a
and leave it far
hands-on.
behind us.
Oh my.
Hey, look, if you're gonna be bold, I better step up my game. Alright. Ooh! Him and Flane's B rank.
Ooh.
Hi, Flame. Have the Four Saints caught your fancy?
Hello there, Claude. No, not particularly. I was merely looking.
I see. In any case, do you mind if I ask you a little something?
Apologies for the yawning, it's just... I've been participating in the game nights that Sean had been participating in for a while, which had been the case for usually him coming along late.
That said,
Many a moon.
secret by force isn't my style.
And we had a
That's
lot of
why I
fun,
devised
so
a different
at this
approach.
point, buckle up. I got some magic terminology,
Suggest
so
giving up entirely?
we played 2 rounds of EDH, better known as Commander. The first time,
I thought it might be something like that.
the host of game night ramped up and
With
punched us to
Why don't I
death,
tell you about the theory
Yes.
I've come up
would be the way to put it. And not even me blowing up the world with Wrath of God,
I suppose
saved
there is no
us.
harm in listening to it.
because,
I
oops.
did a bit of investigating
I
into the crests
did it
that you and
again.
Seteth bear. Seteth's is the major crest
Second
of
time around
heroes,
was a
and yours
little
is
bit
the
more
major
interesting
crest
on
of
my
Seteth.
end anyway.
Where did you learn
Because the
this?
deck I've built,
I just took a peek at
Golos
some records by
Tireless
Emblem
Pilgrim
Crest
likes to grab
Scholar. I'm not
lands.
saying more than that.
And so,
Anyway, the point is
in
that I
these
don't think I've ever heard
Ravnica
of two
sets,
siblings, each
there
bearing
are
the major
lands called
crest of a
gates,
pair of saints.
and then
If the
there's a
legends
land
are
called
true,
Maze's
then
End
Saint
where
Hero was Saint
I
Seth's
activate
father,
it, search my
wasn't he?
library for a gate, put it on the
Which
battlefield,
means
shuffle
if
my
you and Setheth
library,
were the
which is your
descendants
deck.
of Saint Sethlin,
If
that would
then if
explain
you have
how
10 or
you
more
two
gates that
came
have
to
different
possess
names,
She-Hulk and
I
Sethlin's
win the
crest.
game.
You mean to suggest that my brother and I
Even after having my turn, basically, someone taking a turn
That
for
about
me,
sums it up.
they didn't realize I had a specific kind of creature I could use to untap lands,
Mike
I had a-
screwed it.
But surely
and I had a
you
creature in
must
my hand
know.
that lets me
Saint Sethlin was never
exile a
married.
creature, then
There
return
are
to the
no
battlefield.
tales
Micah,
that
you
have
fucked
ever
it.
had children.
Yeah,
Sure,
so I
but
basically got to have
possibilities are
infinite
endless.
mana.
It's not like legends are
And
known
then-
for their accuracy.
I just,
But
basically I
based
need to
on
untap
reaction,
enough
I
lands
guess I'm
to
probably
the point where
following
I
a bad
can
lead.
get all the gates in order to win. Micah didn't realize I could do that.
No.
But then again, my deck can be somewhat complicated in terms of interactions.
Lawrence, look!
What is it, Hilda? Ah, a letter from your brother?
I saw some people with her in a maid outfit. It was like, in terms of looks, she looks very similar to Felicia, and I'm just like,
He's never
Hilda's
given
nowhere
me
near as
this
clumsy.
much praise. Hilda,
She's lazy though.
the value of persistence.
But that's different.
Really
She's not
maturing,
breaking
stuff like that.
things.
But
Usually
someone
letters
was
are like,
someone
"I'm
took a
worried
screen
about
cap of her in the
you,"
maid
and
outfit and says,
nothing so
"Yes, I
crazy.
am in a maid outfit."
Since I have
No,
fought
I
by
won't
your
do
side,
shit.
this praise is genuine and entirely deserved.
Meanwhile, if I see Marianne in a maid outfit, I'm just like,
I would venture to guess that your depictions
Yep.
of battle are more passionate than before.
Yes, please.
It's no surprise that
Yo.
such authenticity would resonate with a veteran warrior like your brother.
and then suddenly Byleth is Eggman.
It's true.
Gosh.
You've inspired me to
Too bad that
throw
voice
myself
actor's
into
dead.
battle.
Aww.
Does everyone think I'm a tough
That is too
warrior
bad.
now? I don't want to be stuck with your high expectations.
I feel like his name was
Would that
Dean
be so
Bristow,
terrible? You are
I don't
gifted,
remember.
you know. Not to say that your lackadaisical nature is.
but Mike Pollock still does a good job with Eggman.
I'll choose
I feel.
to take that as a compliment.
Yosh.
Speaking of letters. did
Which,
you
on an
keep your
unrelated note,
promise?
they're going to be continuing making those shorts,
mention
the animated shorts, with every major Sonic release.
I told
Oh,
my
that's
brother
neat.
all
The ones
about
with
it.
the...
Starting with Sonic
I said you were a
Mania
uniquely
Adventures,
gifted
and then
leader who could inspire people
Sonic
to be
Tag
their
Team
best
Racing
selves.
Overdrive.
And I said that you'll be a real asset to the Alliance.
That's
Yeah.
neat.
Also,
But like
There's some
like-
top
I wish you could
tier
join
short
our family.
animations.
The short animations like they did with Sonic Mania, right?
Yes,
That's what you're
that's
talking about.
correct.
His brother.
They will be doing more of those with every
To have
major
such a
release.
valiant
Neat.
brother would be beyond my
They haven't
wildest
announced anything yet, but it's cool that they're gonna keep doing it.
You know what I mean about
Especially since there's no
joining our
dialogue in
family,
those shorts
right?
either.
I believe I do. And I confess. if
It's
I am
all like the
correct,
kind of like
the same
gags you
thought
would
has
see like in
preoccupied
old
me as
school
well.
cartoons before they added
You
voices.
must forgive me. Now is not the time. Before we can consider our own future, we must first end this war. We must
Catch me
secure a
up, I was
peaceful world.
looking in your direction
And
while
I know.
talking.
If you attain a peaceful world, then what? Come on.
I mean,
Just
we're
say
catching
it.
up right now.
As much as I'd like to grant that request, I cannot. This is something that will deeply affect our lives. It must be said at the proper time and place with the most artfully chosen words.
Lorenz, what the
Perfect
fuck are you
effort.
doing?
I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, after all.
He's the Hell Man?
I'm not usually one for waiting around, but maybe I'll make an exception in his case.
They were talking about their families merging together.
I see. Oh, holy crap, that's a lot of supports.
Yep. Raphael's the friendly man.
Hey. Oh,
Raphael.
crack, crack.
Reading a letter? Well, if it isn't old Ignatz, I got a message here from my sis.
You know, just like I saw a video of like a bunch of the Three Houses voice actors going bowling, and I'm just like,
Nah,
I want to do shit with you
she's
guys,
still
like
shredded.
either that, like
It's been a while since I saw
mini
her.
golf, that sort of
She's
thing.
probably only up
Going out,
doing-
having fun.
Yes.
I can't believe she's gotten that
Magic
tall.
is fun.
I really
Fire
thought
Emblem
we
is
were
life.
friends again. Do you
I
remember
know it's
this?
fun, but I like
Is
these
that
sort
the
of things
picture
too.
I drew for her?
Just
She
saying.
sent it along with the letter.
Oh.
I guess she held on to it since we were kids. All right, that's enough looking. She said to show it to you and send it right back.
To think she's handling my little doodle with such reverence. That warms my heart. I remember the day I gave Maya that drawing. She looked so happy.
Reminiscing how
I never
cute.
knew I could make people happy with art. It was a revelation. I've been drawing and painting ever since, in hopes of becoming an artist one day.
Aha, he admitted it.
So it must be paying off.
Speaking of drawing, I need to bust my ass
that's not
and
worth
get
it.
the Pokemon
consider
Sword
my choices.
thumbnail art ready.
Surfetched. That's all you need. Surfetched everywhere on the screen.
Your fate is your own.
Swords extending in every direction.
You think so?
And then
I
a
know
shield.
so. And I'm gonna support you with whatever dream you got.
Because sword and
Okay.
shield.
Let me see. What's the first step to follow your dream? Oh, got it.
I'm
You should paint me.
I'm really hoping that
Paint you?
Pokemon Sword and Shield will have a
I want
decent
my little sis to
main
know how
game.
good I'm doing
I
here.
hope so too.
So I gotta set
I'm
the
gonna
mood.
wait for reviews.
Plus, she'll be doubly impressed if
I'm
it's a painting you made.
I've been doing my best to avoid leaks,
can
and I
certainly try to capture your
know
likeness.
stuff about the
I'll paint you with
The
a
only stuff I
warm,
know
cheerful
is
expression
the
on your face.
stuff
the
that showed up
size
on
of the
the-
Bring my
Pokedex,
comfort.
not what's in
My
it.
face? No way. You gotta get my
And I'm
muscles
just
in
like,
Mostly
I
my
feel
chest
like
and arms.
Game Freak hasn't been
that's what you
handling
wanna see?
this the best PR wise.
Before you start painting,
No.
I gotta get me a little more training in.
They've mostly been in the mindset of developing handheld games for so
I'm
long
not sure about this.
that I feel like this transition to much better hardware's not that great for them.
but we'll have to see.
Where is that darn ladder?
I am your ladder.
Need help with something, Lysithia?
I mean, yes.
I can't find the ladder anywhere, and I needed to check out the books up on that top shelf.
What
The
made
way
you
they
just
angle
grab
these
one for
models,
you?
it does.
No, I need to be able to dig around myself.
It doesn't seem like she's that much shorter.
You can sit
No.
on my shoulders instead. Up you go.
Hang on a sec. That's not.
Okay, that was cute sounding, not gonna lie.
Anyway, thank you. That was helpful.
Thank you.
I can't believe how many fantastic books were hidden just out of reach up there. Thanks for being so patient while I rummaged.
No problem at all. It was my pleasure.
And he's like, okay.
Wow. You're always extra nice to me. Is it because I remind you of your sister Maya?
Yeah, I can't help but think about her whenever I see you around.
He's an
I lost
honest
her parents
man.
when she was still real little, so she never had adults around to do stuff for her. That's probably why she grew up to be the kind of kid who wants to do everything on her own.
That's certainly something I can relate to.
I keep telling her that it's okay to rely on her big bro a little bit. Like when there's stuff she can't do because she's too small. She just needs to ask someone bigger to do it. I told her that she could help me when I'm having trouble with stuff too. Then we would be even.
Young or old, we can all help one another out. We each have our strengths and weaknesses.
I know I've probably said it
And
before,
providing
but
help in
the
return.
in-game model
It
puts a
sounds so
slightly
simple,
pinkish
really.
tint on her white hair.
It is simple.
Yes.
I knew you'd get it.
It's
I do.
is a slight
And
just
I hope
pink
you
to
understand
her
that
white
you
hair,
can come to me
I
for
think.
help too, Raphael.
But I don't know.
Can't be the only one
I always thought it was
receiving
supposed to be slightly
aid. It makes me
pinkish.
feel incompetent and like
But it's
an
just
Right.
all the
I
main
hate
art has it as a more
More
white
white.
color.
You could help me clean up my
But
room.
well,
I
that's
bet it's
that's
a
just me
disaster
looking
for
at it.
you.
Inconsistency.
I'll
Oh,
help you
well.
on that front, but I've got some
Maybe
rules
it's just
on
how they
to keep
render
things
the
tight.
models.
You'll need to listen up.
If you could help with the actual tidying, that would probably be better. No need to bother with rules. I don't really do so good with remembering the
Crick,
complicated
crack.
stuff.
Who
Oh,
needs
There goes my
got an
back.
idea.
bones?
It would be even better.
It's not just
if
my
you could
back,
come by and tidy
legs,
up from
My
now on.
pussy and my
arms.
crack.
If you keep helping me, then I can help you whenever you need it.
My neck, my
Whenever I
back,
need
my
it.
pussy, and
How
my
long does
crack.
that offer hold?
From
Also,
now
I
on,
see you have
like for always.
holes in your
I
socks.
don't know what's so difficult to understand.
Ah, yes.
For
I need to
always
get new
sounds
socks.
nice. I'm fine with that.
Just go to fucking like Walmart or Target and buy a pack.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's not a Target not that far from where you live. Just saying.
Hey,
I
Raphael.
know.
I finally finished that.
Then again, it's
necklace
also
for
a
you. Here you go.
point of,
Huh?
did I budget for this?
Whoa. This is incredible. And so shiny. You're like an artist, Hilda. How'd you do this?
Just like I told you. I put the flowers and the shiny rocks in a bottle, and then poured in some resin to preserve everything. I thought the flowers you had were looking a little pathetic, so I added a few of my own. It was hard work, making sure the flowers and the stones
Hilda
were
putting in
spread evenly,
effort?
getting rid
What
of
is
the
this
air
bullshit?
bubbles.
What's this?
What is something
The
creative?
part you hang around your neck? I thought you used the one I gave you.
Oh yeah, no, that's a cord I braided. I was going to use metal, but some people are allergic to metal, so I figured better safe
That's
than
true.
sorry. Anyway, you didn't give
Thinking
much
about
thought
allergies in
to
these
what
times?
I
Holy
pulled
shit.
off. I am a miracle worker.
It's gorgeous. Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. Thank you, Hilda.
He's even crying.
Whoa, hold up. What's with the blubbering?
It's just... I bet my sister never got anything so pretty in her whole life.
Aw.
She's had to deal with so much because of me. I never got her anything this nice and cute before. She's gonna love it and be so
He's so
happy.
innocent.
He's a big old lug.
But he's the
Okay.
best big ol' lug.
Yes, okay, that's
He will
enough.
keep family
Come
safe for
on,
years.
You're embarrassing me here. If you're really that happy,
You so
I'm
much as
glad
look
I
at
put
his
some
sister
effort
in
into
wrong way.
something.
Punch!
Don't
And then
you
suddenly
always
he's the
put
next
effort
Captain
into
Falcon.
things?
Falcon punch.
Sweet of you, but no.
And then suddenly he summons the Blue Falcon.
Disappoint people.
It's the Blue Falcon.
Not to mention tiring.
Screw you, Horus. I have futuristic race car.
Then they'd feel great.
Blue Falcon.
Great too.
99 move.
You have a point there. I guess I'm realizing that.
And then it just Tokyo drifts all over the place.
Thanks to you,
Running
I'm starting to
in
see
the
things from my
90s.
brother's perspective.
What do you mean? Do you have a big bro too?
I've always thought of him as an overprotective nuisance, but now I feel thankful. Looking at you, I couldn't help but think, sometimes big brothers are okay.
I didn't do anything special though. It's natural for a big bro to look after his little sis. Oh, that reminds me. I still haven't found anything special enough to repay you for the necklace. I got an idea though. How about I help you make a tough-looking necklace for your big bro?
No, that's okay.
Nanny, I have a better idea.
Oh
When the
no.
wars simmer down, why don't you and your sister
Oh,
come visit
that's
me?
better.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, I want to make sure it suits her. And then I can adjust
I'm
the
gonna
whole
learn
thing.
you some how to stop a
Of course
war.
we'll visit.
I'm gonna learn you
It's
some
all about you,
buttball.
And she already wants to meet you.
I feel like that joke is never
Well,
gonna die,
good.
even
Never.
if we
I
make it
look
get
forward
old.
to it.
Never.
In the meantime, hold me close to your heart.
This ball is covered with butts. How do I learn this?
That's what the necklace would say if it could talk.
Hold me
Hold
close
me
to your
close
heart. Okay, here you go, Hilda. You're crushing me.
Aaron with Leone, here we go.
Hey, writing to your sister again?
You
I get the feeling that the majority of these supports was Raphael. Not
Yeah,
gonna
no, last
lie.
week, too. It's great to see you're both so good about staying in touch. It's especially important when there's a war going on.
Yeah.
But also, I should
that
mention,
reminds me.
I got the
My sister
update
wrote to say
that they
how
put
much she
out.
loved the painting
I don't have the
supplies.
DLC yet though, so I'm just like,
I'm glad gathering
how
those
do you
pigments
get
paid off.
Anna?
You even made
I
her
think you
a
just
brush.
go up and talk to
I
her.
really appreciate you.
I'll do
doing
that
for
once
her.
I'm finished
I
here,
was fascinated with painting
because
at
I
that
have
age.
some
I
motivation
was a pretty
to
artistic kid, if you
pick
can
up.
believe it.
Motivation.
Not a lot of time for it when you're hungry, though.
Learn.
Sounds
Learn.
like you had a pretty tough time
Learn.
growing up,
The
too.
butt ball.
Huh.
I guess
I
so.
was trying to
I never
envision
thought of it
lashing
that
a
way.
whip, but I couldn't do that sound
it's true,
effect
the
at the
children
same
in
time
our
as I
family
spoke.
usually
Learn the butt ball.
Any one of us could have had the talent for artistic genius and never even noticed. I was one of the
And then
lucky
one of
ones.
the
I only got to
minor
follow my
characters like,
passion thanks to
harder
my
daddy.
father and all the other folks.
And I was
Oh
like,
my.
what?
That's why, once I come
Oh
into my own,
my.
the first thing I'll do is head back there and
Because
help
that's the
other kids.
joke, right?
Oh, wow. It's like all the kids in your village are counting on you.
No need to exaggerate it. Besides, it's not like I'm unique. You're working hard for your sister's future, aren't you?
Yeah. It's like me and you are both carrying big weights. We should try sharing the weight with each other. You know, lighten both of our loads.
Huh?
If we share our problems,
I mean, we've kind of already
we only
made
gotta carry
Leone
half the weight,
buff
right?
as it is.
It works out
They're
for everyone.
honestly, they are probably our
It's
best physical
Probably a
users
good thing you
besides
didn't try to
Byleth.
take on your family's business. If
In
you
terms
take
of
half
just
my
physical,
burden and I
yeah,
take half of
definitely.
yours, the total's still the same.
And then for magic, we
that doesn't
have,
sound
you
right.
know,
Everything's
our three
light.
little
Lysithea.
mages.
Oh, Lysithea, Marianne. Flame's on the weaker side.
She's still got a pretty good
On
resistance
second
stat,
thought, you
actually.
might be right.
In terms
With
of
the
magic,
right
anyway.
attitude and the right partner to share the burden,
Her
it is
HP
almost
stat is
complete.
just... Well, all three of their HP stats are a little
Magic
to be
users tend
desired.
to have
You
low
struggle alone when
HP.
there's someone who can help you.
That's true. And I do hate waste, as you well know. So when it comes to working toward the future you're after, you know I won't fall short.
Great. And you should never fall short
I
on
wonder
sharing
if
a big meal
Marianne's
with me,
likes
too.
and dislikes have changed now that we've done her paralogue.
That's a good point, because they have been interesting and actually have been updating those as we've been going. Support level A.
Time for support level B with Bernadetta. Raphael, what are you doing?
He's being a creep. No, he's not.
Do the creep.
Ambush.
I knew you were out to get me!
Ah! Bernadetta, please, calm down.
Please, calm down.
Sure, why shouldn't I? Nothing's more relaxing than being spied on! I just love it when huge, scary men
What the
work
fuck?
behind me with
I mean, he is
weird,
kind of a
insidious
hulking
smiles
man.
and heinous schemes. You just want to make me a laughingstock. Ruin me in front of
what the
everyone.
fuck?
I know it.
Please, listen. I only came to hear you play. That's it. Promise. I'm not gonna make you perform in front of everyone else. I just wanted to hear you myself.
Just you? Nobody else? Really?
Really? I kept trying to ask, but you always ran away.
That doesn't mean you can just watch me creepily from the shadows, you know. That would scare anyone.
You're right, I'm sorry. I just didn't know how else to get your attention. You get so scared. But it looks like I ended up scaring you anyway. I'll leave you alone, Bernadetta. I really just wish I could have heard you play.
Raphael?
Aww. Raphael is the best big lug. I really want to see that A conversation. Oh, he gets 2 A conversations. That's gonna be neat.
Hello, Raphael. Are you well? Any chance you might be training today?
Of course! My muscles are always ready to train.
We make little girl strong.
Mind if I tag along? I have been practicing my battle cries.
Battle
You
cries.
shall notice a marked improvement.
Wow, how did I know?
Wow, that sounds much better than last time. But
It's like he's
try
teaching
doing
a
it more like
child.
this.
Because, I mean, he is.
Yeah!
Oh, hearing it anew is positively invigorating. I have much training ahead if I am to become a
Don't think you have a good
Try
strength
not to strain
growth.
yourself.
Just
You've
say
got
it.
I'm just saying, you
So,
can
you
teach
shouldn't have
anyone
to
to
worry
use
about your
any
muscles.
weapon in this game.
I won't be satisfied.
I know,
they
but
just
I'm
like
talking
it.
about their
As long as
stat
I'm alive.
growths.
So, I
As
mean,
my
you
body
could still
is
try.
alive, my brother is endlessly worrying over me.
And she's
I know
like, I
that's
want to
it.
get strong,
I have a little sister,
so,
I always
Seneth,
worry about it.
shut up.
Even when it's something small, like catching a cold.
Then surely you understand. I want to give my brother peace of mind.
Precisely.
If I don't
What
get
you just
stronger,
said. Getting
I won't
him
be
to
able
shut up.
Do all the things I wish to do.
Everybody, shut up!
I'm quite enjoying this.
I've never shouted so loudly in my life.
In all my life. Each time I allow myself
Ah.
to let go in such a way, I feel invigorated.
But
If you're having
ball.
fun, I'm not gonna stop you. Go on and shout as much as you want. Give
I don't
it
know
all
how
you
we
got.
made this
Make
our
your brother
thing.
proud.
Just you wait. I've only just begun.
All right, gather up your energy deep in your gut and get ready to shout.
I mean, that's
And then
better.
suddenly we come around the corner and like, shut the fuck up!
I mean, it's better.
Still a case of, Ferdinand, shut the fuck up! Ferdinand, shut the fuck up! Still love those little shorts. Fucking hell.
Wow, we got so many.
Are you praying, Ignace?
Yeah, we got
You
a
concerned about
lot. This is gonna be a long episode.
I'm coming to accept that I will never be an artist. I'm self-taught, so my style and technique are probably all wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Besides,
There's
how
no
could I
true
persuade my
right or
father?
wrong, really.
I can't
Because
even
that's just
imagine
kind of how art goes.
He
Let's
disowned
just
me.
be honest.
It takes courage
Draw to your
stay
heart's
from the
content.
path that has been set out
It's
for you.
simply a case of
It's
you're
never
always gonna
easy.
do something a little
I'm
different with
in
someone
similar
else.
position.
It's
I've
just
been
a case of
carrying out my
finding
adoptive father's
how
wishes
you
up
feel like you
until
want to
this
do it.
point.
And that's kind of how I felt with, like, say, the art thumbnails I do. Just like, that's the style I've developed.
To have dreams.
There's your little motivational speech for the day.
Imagine a life in which I'd given up on my
Pretty sure
dreams.
all of these support
How could
conversations
anyone
are
find
just as
happiness in
motivational.
it? Even with your father's
Still.
demands, you can still work toward one small
That's just
dream
my
at a
own
time.
personal nugget.
You know, I suppose you're right.
I got some nuggets right here
My
for
dream
you.
of being an artist gives
I
me
think
the
you got
energy
2
to
of them
go on.
there.
Yeah.
You're really wise, Mercedes.
Punch.
Pull out a small leftover thing of chicken
That's
nuggets.
not how
Here you go.
most people would describe
I got
me.
full.
I just don't
Although,
want you to give
legit,
up on your art.
I ate
Besides,
Carl's Jr. Star-shaped chicken
genuinely
nuggets
do
when
like
I
seeing paintings
got
of the
to
I
past.
game
forgot they
night.
made those. I saw that you had
I'm
Carl's
pleased to hear you
Jr.
say so.
That's what I had.
You said you're in the same position as
So
I am.
there's a story with that
What do you
actually.
mean by
So there's something called the Kincaid Fire going on. That's why there was that week where I wasn't uploading anything.
What?
So the only thing that had power up where my grandma lived was this giant ass gas station that had on one part of it a combination Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins,
Okay.
and there was a Carl's Jr. in the gas station.
Whatever may happen,
And it's like this huge ass thing where there's like multiple
Where the
things.
fuck
Where
did you go?
Upper Lake.
Everything will work out.
All right.
It's like a couple hours away from where we live.
That's weird.
I think that whatever
Gas
you-
station Carl's
wherever you
Jr.
go, You'll
Mmm.
help a lot of people.
Anyway, there's also a drive-through.
I know you can.
It's the only thing that had power in the immediate area.
Wow.
you have a strange look on your
So there was a thing for both regular
My
gas
whole life I've
and
wanted
straight
to
up
be
separated
honest,
diesel for like
but I
truckers.
never could.
Yeah. A
Whatever
lot of gas
fate I
stations like to
gave,
do
she
that
never
because it
seemed
makes
quite
the
right.
traffic flow a lot easier.
But it's just come to me.
Yeah.
It's wonderful how
Anyway, that's
inspiration can strike
because
so
of that. That's
suddenly.
kind of where I got
Paint before you
a fondness
listen.
for their chicken
will.
nuggets.
Will you
Because it
help
was
me?
the only hot
I'd be
option I
happy
could
to,
have
but I'm not
up there
sure
for
what I
now,
can do.
outside of like making
Don't you
scrambled
see?
eggs and
The
tacos
goddess
or
I
whatever.
imagined and tried to paint so many times. She's
Because
you.
we still had
I had to get my
propane.
supplies. Stay right there.
Ignat's just called Mercedes a goddess.
Wow. To say such a thing directly before the altar.
Must be some kind of
That must be
sin.
some kind of sin. I'll say an extra prayer for him.
Apparently putting the maid out, I don't know if it's like, she still has the short hair when you put the maid outfit on her,
But
right?
yes. But something you can do after you've beaten the game is you can have
Here.
people dress
What are
up
you
in
doing?
either of their pre-time skip or
Oh,
post-time
fine.
skip outfits.
I've just
Gotcha.
been researching the
Including their
exploits of
hairstyles.
Saint Kathleen.
And why is it you're doing that precisely?
Well, painting is a hobby of mine, and I thought I might like to capture her likeness.
Well, how lovely. Uh, but how is researching her exploits necessary for painting?
If I wanted to use a statue of Saint Kathleen for my reference, it wouldn't be necessary. But that's not what I want. I wish to paint Saint Kathleen herself, looking exactly as she did when she was alive. And if I
Oh.
don't know anything about who she was on the inside,
And then
the
suddenly
image won't be true to life.
paint me like I would paint
So I
one
wanted
of
to
these
find
French
some hints about who
girls.
she was.
Precisely.
And that's why I've been researching her deeds.
And then suddenly,
So you were hoping to find out
Butt
what type
ball.
of girl she was.
Girl?
a slap.
Interesting way of putting it, but yes.
Some
more
butt
or less.
ball.
I see. yes, it is all quite clear to me.
For
now.
reference, I'm slapping my own hand.
What's happening?
Okay then. Allow me to share with you
Oh,
what I know of
yeah.
Sethleen's deeds.
Also, that was my guts. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I heard
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Setleen led a
That just kind of
with her father.
escalated.
One day, they met Saint Sarah.
Ow, my hand. I should maybe have not done that so hard.
And so, the three decided to
Oh
join
well,
forces.
pain for dramatic effect.
Huh?
Then
But
again,
I
I've
thought the
kind
saints
of
gathered following a revelation from the gods.
given myself a lot of pain
At the
with
Battle of
button mashing. I can't do it for any more than like 10 or so seconds without it starting to
who sought to conquer the
hurt a
whole world.
lot.
Setleen tended to her allies on the field of battle until she exhausted
Like, when I
all
was
her
recording
strength.
Star Fox Adventures,
Then,
and I was at the
she
first
fell
button
into
mashing
a
part,
long
Oh
slumber.
god.
that took me over an
According to
hour to
legend,
complete.
she
I
used
bet.
miraculous
That
powers to
shit's
heal all
fucking
of the
annoying. I had a turbo
Seems
controller
so,
growing up.
is it not?
That's the only reason I was able
Have
to do
you
that.
perhaps learned something new about Setleen?
I still have not gotten any better at button mashing
Incredible.
in that time. So, yeah.
I haven't heard that
The
before.
pain is not only on my wrist, it goes to my upper arm too.
Yeah,
Again
don't
soon.
button mash if you don't have to.
Who knew Flame was such an expert on Kathleen?
This is why I'm thankful that Mario Party button mashing is in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And not something that is like a full minute, like, fuck. It is so goddamn babe. What the?
Yeah, anyone could S support with by left basically.
But immediate.
No, if you try to, it'll stop you.
Okay. So, it's at a certain point I can activate the S conversation.
Yeah, so like try to hit it now. You have to wait until after the war ends.
got it.
Fun fact, that's the end of the game.
Oh,
You don't
I
get
see
to marry your
now.
waifu until much later.
Okay then. By the way, B conversation.
Hey.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
How long did you expect me to stand here?
So I
did
can
just
make
say
that
sorry,
choice
but
then.
I could say the same to you. You were pretty slow to settle on a time.
Which
I
makes
can't
me
help having
think,
a busy schedule.
how in the
Also, I thought you could use
fuck
the extra time to
do you get
prepare.
to that S
We could
rank
go
with
back and forth like this
fucking
all day. Or we could get
Sothis?
I have no idea.
You were the one who kept me
Holy
waiting.
fuck.
It concerns me greatly.
On my signal?
It has to be something during time skip.
Or maybe during one of the
That's
routes.
better. Okay, go!
Let's see what you. Oh!
Surprise!
Pit trap,
That's right. How you feeling down there?
coward!
Say what you want, but Captain Gerald taught me this one. You're heavier than you look.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting that.
If this were for real, you'd be dead. Aren't you glad I put straw down there instead of spikes?
Yes, I underestimated you.
And
suppose your lateness
then
was a
pitfalls
distraction.
in the Path of Radiance
You're not
Radiant
wrong.
Dawn Bridge
I didn't
chapter.
Draw
Do you
you
remember
in.
those?
You're capable, confident.
Yes.
I was counting on that. So, what do you think about Captain Gerald's training now?
His technique worked.
So in someone's Let's Play of Radiant Dawn, I saw an enemy use a warp staff on an enemy that literally warped right. So they literally warp back to the same exact goddamn
Can I
tile.
ask you a favor?
Alright.
It's
Would you
GIF
watch my
worthy.
next training session?
That
I have
happened.
lectures about fighting in close quarters.
The loser must pay tribute, I suppose. Yes, I'll help you train.
You will?
We're almost done with these, just letting you guys know.
We're so close.
And then the last thing I'll be doing is like checking to see if I can forge weapons and boosting motivation and shit. And then we're gonna be ending the episode off right when we have to go and do our next confrontation. And this is our last one.
Oh no, it's Felix. He's coming right at me. If I run, he'll chase me.
Oh, this is
Yes,
hilarious.
I just hold really, really still.
Ahem.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it, I swear. Unless I'm offending you just by standing here.
No, here. I believe this is yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's my satchel. Wait, where did you get that?
Stop asking questions and just take it.
No! Trap! It's a trap!
Why are you acting like this?
Wait
He's
for it.
just walking.
Acting? Does this terror on my face look fake to you?
You're being difficult. Come on, this is yours.
I can't. Your icy glare has frozen me completely.
He's just like, he does not give a single
Just
fuck.
take the thing.
Oh, wait for it. He will give a fuck.
Please don't kill me.
What? Who's going to?
Sword! He's got a sword! Ah!
She's so fucking terrified.
My sword! How did you?
She disarmed him.
What an
Holy
odd girl.
fuck.
It's funny.
But she's certainly caught my attention.
Also still just makes me really feel sad for Bernadetta, because fuck.
No, I still have to give this back to her.
And he's just like, God damn it. I feel like that's the perfect word to describe Felix. God damn it.
God damn it. God damn it, Bernadetta. Hey, we're caught up.
Also, yeah, that's pretty much it, except for like several of these, which you have to proceed.
So if you go back, you notice Felix,
Yeah, I know.
you can't do his anymore. 'Cause that had to happen before the time skip.
And yes, we could also pick Flane
Yes.
if we really wanted to. Alright, so for real though,
That was an episode.
yeah. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be forging a weapon and shit. Actually, there's probably going to be some story cutscene we'll want to see right before... You know what happens when we
Yes.
get
there
right to that
probably will.
day. Even though we don't get an opportunity to teach, we should raise motivation.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see you guys at the story cutscene.
Sure thing.
We might as well cut back here because it's Lysithia's birthday.
Oh boy!
Take these flowers.
Shut up and take my flowers.
I don't think there's really any more need to keep building support points.
Oh, there is no story bit.
Oh, I thought there was, but...
Usually they talk like a little bit about it beforehand, but nope. Guess not.
So I guess we're just gonna end things off here for today. So, on today's episode of Three Houses, supports.
They have.
Holy shit. Although we probably won't be getting quite as many in this bulky amount.
We probably won't get as many for a while now.
Yeah. And on the next episode, it's mission time.
Oh boy!
So with that, I'm Nick.
I'm Sean.
And we'll see you guys next time.